it.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
what's up,
Recording
guys?
in progress. I got it.
What up? What up?
All right, so it's been a long time coming. I sent some blind burley samples to all these guys months ago, and we finally had an opportunity to get together and talk about the shit, what we liked about it, what we hated about it, which one's our favorite, and get to reveal which one is which. So I think what we're going to do is just kind of go around the room here real quickly because we don't have a whole lot of time to do this. And I guess we'll just start with which one was your favorite, and then we'll go down the list, and we'll see which one is like unanimous favorite and unanimous least favorite. And
I thought we were just going to go. I thought we were going to do A through G and do a round robin.
We could do that.
Hey, Rizzo, well, let's let Rizzo do his favorites because he's got a bowl. What was your favorite, Rizzo?
So, if I remember correctly, F was my favorite. A was my second favorite. B was the worst. And then C, D, E, and G were like, eh. Like, I'm not a burley guy. They were smokable. I didn't enjoy them really, but A and F, I enjoyed. They were ones that I could smoke again if I had to.
If you had to.
Well, you're gonna find out what they are later after you pick your kid up.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay, who's next here? Let's go to Ryan now. Which one was your favorite?
I would think I rated A and G both 4.5 out of 5, but I'm a burley guy. I enjoy burley, so A was kind of like there was some kind of fruity topping. It was kind of like a barbecue sauce, like it was tangy and sweet all the way through. And G, so by the time I got to G, it was pretty dry, and so I tried to rehydrate it a little bit before I smoked it, but it was nice, sweet, earthy, chocolatey. So I rated both of those 4.5.
All right. Least favorite?
Least favorite was B and E. I rated both of those 3.5. I mean, all these were pretty good. I enjoyed all of them, but there were some that I definitely enjoyed a little more than the others.
Okay. All right, let's go to Chris.
Well, I'm going to start with least favorite because I agree with Ryan that B and E were gross. I want to say F was my favorite and A was my second favorite. And aside from B and E, the last one, G, was super generic and forgettable. And the other one that wasn't gross was also kind of an average burley.
Okay.
You're loving it. You're loving
Well, this
it.
is interesting. All right, let's go to Hal now.
So I think I'm a lot different than everybody because B was definitely like B and G were my favorites. B was like to me that tasted the least of I love burley, but that like anise topping that they put on a whole lot of burleys is just to me.
Gotcha.
And B was like nice and fucking like a pure burley taste to me. And G was also really good. G was more sweet. Like I got a lot more sweet notes on G. I was wondering if that was maybe your mixture, if you fucking snuck that in on us. That was fucking, I forget what you described it as, but fucking yeah, B and G were definitely my favorites. And fucking my least favorite was A. I don't know if that was just because I've been fucking punishing my palate with like dark fired Kentucky and all kinds of strong flavored shit. But when I fucking smoked A, I was like, oh my God, I was overpowered by the topping. And it was just like, not
Boo this man.
How do we not know he's going to be the exact opposite of everybody else, though?
So
I mean, I kind of expected that.
It makes me wonder though if B, because everybody else hated it and I liked it, I wonder if B is a C and D burley.
We'll see. All right, Curtin, what you got, man? What's your favorite one?
Well, so my palate's definitely not as refined as yours guys when it comes to burleys. I hardly ever smoke them. I don't really care all that much for them. A stood out to me as like, I would probably buy A. I would definitely smoke it again. That was the only one that I really actually enjoyed. B was definitely my least favorite. And then C I thought was very similar, but just a little bit better. And then
Okay.
all the rest of them kind of, for the most part, were the same. You know, they were like that burley taste, but like you just picked up a bunch of crap out of the woods and stuck it into a pipe, and that's what it tastes like.
That makes sense because I'm looking at what they are, and that makes good sense to me. So
I
right.
want to add, like, I thought when I tasted D, I got that little bit of floral taste, and I thought this might be like Saint Bruno, like, or something with a little dark fired and a floral topping. But,
See, I thought
okay.
that about E. For some reason, I wrote E. I wrote like a light floral thing going on.
Wow. Okay. I guess y'all are ready to hear. So to me, it sounds like
But-
A is the unanimous best one from
But
everybody.
did Rizzo go?
Yeah, he went first.
Yeah, Rizzo.
All right, all right.
And he said he was going to leave, but he's not. So
I'm like
Well, I'm about
hanging on here.
This kid's gonna be sitting out there in the cold. It's all good.
Yeah, it's
That
all
poor
your guys.
kid.
It's all Curtin's fault, though. If he gets abducted,
It is.
I'm coming for Curtin.
We have his address, so that's good. All right, I guess. All right, we'll agree. Everybody liked A for the most part, pretty much except for Hal, which I expected because I know what they are. And I guess the unanimous least favorite was B, except for Hal. He had it reversed. So, all right, I'll go down the list here, and I'll let you know which is which, unless you guys want to start guessing.
But
that might
you
be
got to
kinda fun.
realize Hal is also
Share
a
the
guy that
audience
takes
that
Rustica
yes.
to the face, and he's still able to function.
yeah, so like I was kind of wondering how my what I've been smoking recently would have influenced it, because I started from smoking only, like, I'd been on a big Rustica, Bold Kentucky, Old Dark Fired, Amphora fucking Kentucky kick, and immediately started with A, and I was like, ugh. But then when I hit B, I was like, oh, okay. And as I went through, I think because I spent a couple days only smoking burley, so I don't know, my palate might have changed over that. It might be different if I smoked them at a different time, but I still think A kind of sucked.
Well, damn.
Yeah. You guys want to try to guess, or do you want me just to go ahead and reveal what they are?
No way I'd be able to even.
That'll take
I just want to
forever.
fucking know, man. Like, I gotta know at this point.
This
I
video
guess.
I
is
thought
gonna
that's
go
what you
another
wanted
20
us to do, and I started guessing, and you were like, "No, don't try to guess, just rate them." And so I stopped.
Yeah, this video is going to go 20 minutes more if we all tell it, like, go through our guesses.
Yeah, you're right.
All right,
All right,
what's A?
let's get through it here. All right, A is Peter Stokeby's Toasted Burley.
Hey, okay, there we go.
Would any of y'all would have guessed that? I'm just curious.
No,
Yeah,
I
hiking.
never had it.
Okay.
Which I've never had.
All right, Hal, you ready for this, man? You ready for what B is finally? I know you are. B is Cobblestone, the hiking.
Mm.
He loves that shit anyway.
I do
People
love
say
that.
like that stuff.
Okay.
Well, now I don't have to buy it.
Yeah. That's the beauty of this, man, right?
Mm.
All right, C, the one that nobody really talking about for some reason. C is Amphora Burley. Yes, I lied to you. I did send that shit.
I knew you did. You had
Wait
to.
a minute. Oh no, I had C as Burley Burley Flake.
Now I have to go back and
Okay.
watch the videos because I feel like initially I liked C, but then I liked something else better than C.
I feel
You
okay
did.
about that because I put C and A in my ranking, like kind of next to each other at the bottom end. Like I
Yeah.
do like the Amphora Burley's not bad, but it's heavy on that fucking anise topping, like, or whatever that traditional burley topping is. That's
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I get that. Okay, D. This is the one that I think is kind of a curveball. D is Wessex Burley Slice, but it's from 2013.
Hey, that's what I rated that one a
Year
4 out
with
of
time,
5.
Apparently,
I had Solani aged Burley Flake on that one.
It is aged burley, but it's not Solani. So I thought that was pretty interesting. E is your Solani aged burley flake.
Okay.
I had that in my notes. I actually had it's sweet smell and could be aged burley flake and has a sweet finish. That was all my notes.
I
wrote
also
might
wore
be,
burley for E.
I wrote might be anise, and I'm pretty sure that ABF is an anise topping.
Yeah, it is. Well, it says licorice, but that's the same shit, I think.
Same shit.
Same thing.
Yeah. All right, F.
Close enough.
That's regular Wessex burley slice, just a fresh tin. I gave y'all two different Wessexes. One was fresh and one was old.
Yeah, my
Thought that
notes,
kind of
my
that was
notes
a-
on F say maybe Wessex or aged burley flake, but I'm probably wrong.
So my favorite burley out of the list so far was my favorite burley.
really cool, man. All right, and the last one, G. That is your Mac Baron HH burley flake.
All right.
Interesting.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, now I know 7 tobaccos not to buy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really care for any of them that much.
You know, this was extremely difficult to do blindly just because it's burley, man. It doesn't really vary that much outside of, your different toppings and shit. And then, the amphora and the HH, they have the dark fired in there. So
It varies.
it does vary. But I don't know. I
Well,
thought that was
and-
pretty cool.
So,
it
and
varies
you
for
got-
somebody who smokes burley. When you don't smoke burley, it's just like I taste burley. That's all.
It
That's
you
literally
got-
just tastes like burley.
burley,
D
right?
and F are both burley
Yeah,
slice,
to me,
and
it's
E is
like
ABF.
grabbing stuff
All
off.
three of those. Well, I guess hiking too. Those all come out of Germany, right?
Yep, they're all the exact same.
It's all the exact
Fabrication.
same supplier, just different
Correct.
toppings.
Full
So it's
house
the same
top
leaf.
there.
Yep.
I know I
All-
got to get some more
Oh.
HH burley flake then, because that shit was delicious.
Yeah,
But
that
I
shit,
would
that
do the
stuff is
whole
awesome.
fucking-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I went
love
That's
that.
one to like because
Got
besides
to eat.
amphora, it's super cheap and available. You can get it in bulk. So
You can buy a pound of it.
Unfortunately, I think the unanimous favorite of Peter Stokeby toasted burley, I would say unanimous, but most favorite, I think has discontinued now. So
It definitely is.
Of course.
We had
You would,
heard
yes,
rumors
you
for
would.
the last year, but we hadn't seen anything go down with it. And now you go to buy it and you can't find it anywhere. I think there's
Right.
one place that's still selling 5-pound bags, but the rest of it's all gone.
Yeah, I
think
heard that it was discontinued everywhere a long time ago, but then Pipes and Cigars came out with a big batch of it, and I think they still might have some. But
I'm
that's
pretty
why.
sure the Wooden Indian, my cigar lounge, has a shit ton of it.
Dude, if you can get a
Nobody
pound of it, do it. Just
I'll-
send it to me.
I'll check. I'll check when I
Mhm.
go there on Sunday.
All right.
all right, well, that's all I had. I thought that was a pretty fun experiment. Sorry it took so long to get the results to y'all, but hopefully we could do something like this again soon. Just not
Yeah,
with burley for
And
Rizzo.
maybe next time Curtin can be on time so we can spend a little bit more time explaining ourselves. But
Well,
hey,
it's just
I thought this was going to be at 8. At 8 o'clock, I was perfectly ready.
hard to get a bunch of assholes
Yeah.
like this together.
this is true.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we got. It was good seeing y'all. And we'll come back with another one here shortly.
See you
All right,
guys.
fellas. See ya.